All right, we're farewelling this beautiful Airbnb, which was such a good home to me for the last 4.5 days with really beautiful views. And I will absolutely miss this place. But yeah, I'm very excited to go to a new place today. I'm super excited because I love Porto. I've had a great time, but also it's become like we kind of know everywhere now. We literally know all the street directions, everything. We don't even need Google Maps. So like it's time for us to switch it up. But yeah, we're going to Coimbra today. So yeah, goodbye to this beautiful, beautiful Airbnb. And I'm gonna go pick up the car now. Guys, we're driving to Coimbra and this is my first time in a car that's like on this side. I've never driven a left-hand drive before. Oh, does he know he's coming? Yeah, okay, sorry. There's a guy reversing there, but first time driving on the other side of the road and on the other side, sitting in the other side of the car. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna go take the car because people are waiting. We've got the car. I'm driving. It actually isn't that bad, honestly. Sitting on the other side or driving on the other side of the road, it's quite simple. I've just driven only a little bit in the city. We straight on like got onto the highway to get to Aveiro, but it's not bad. So yeah, I'm learning. I'm only just learning to like stay in the lane, you know, on the other side. But yeah, I'm getting used to it, but not bad. Confeitaria Peixinho, and we've come here to try Ovos moles, which is like the traditional, I guess, like one of the traditional like desserts or pastries made in Aveiro. It's like specific to Aveiro. So we've come to try it, but when we got here they had a whole cabinet full of different other kinds of Ovos moles, or other confectionaries made with like the Ovos moles cream. So we just decided to get a whole bunch to try them. But yeah, this is what the traditional one looks like. This one's a fish. They've got a bunch of different shapes, but we decided to go with the fish. The camera can focus, I'll show you guys, but yeah, we decided to go with the fish and we're very excited to try it. All right, I'm gonna give this a try. Actually, yeah, it does taste a bit like quesadilla. It's good though. It's good. It's got like the, so in the middle is the Ovos moles cream. It's made with egg yolks. So it's got that, you know, when you bite into like a boiled egg yolk and it's like mushy. It's got that texture, but it tastes like quesadilla that has been put in a wrapper. But it's good. The next thing I got was this cornucopia, again filled with like the Ovos moles cream. Honestly, it's gonna taste the same except for the exterior, because this one's like, it looks like it's pastry and honey. I don't even know how to bite into this. It's so sticky, like the paper is stuck to it. Okay, ready? Okay. The honey or sugar syrup or something, but yeah, it's just very crispy pastry with the Ovos moles cream. The story behind why Portuguese desserts have egg yolks is because back in the day, in the monasteries, they used to use the egg whites to starch the clothes and iron it. So there were all the leftover egg yolks. So they had to be used somehow, and that's why they started putting them in all the desserts and pastries. So that's why a lot of the traditional Portuguese like desserts and pastries that you'll find across the country all use egg yolks. So pastel de nata, also egg yolks. This thing, Ovos moles, also egg yolks. So every like different region has different like pastries. Yeah, this is the one here, which is actually quite good because pasta de nata was more, how do I say, creamy, like it was more different, whereas this is like straight up like egg yolk texture. So very different but very nice. So there are a bunch of different shapes that you can get the Ovos moles in. We had the fish, but they've got like seashells, they've got other regular shapes, but we wanted to get the fish because I feel like Portuguese fish, you know, that's like the most traditional one that we can think of. But yeah, a whole bunch of shapes. Aveiro is basically called the Venice of Portugal because there's canals, there's gondolas. It's a cute little town, definitely great for like a stopover. I don't know about staying here, maybe if you want to stay in a chill town for a little while you can, but it's very cute for a little stopover. We had a walk around, we had a look at the boats. We're not doing a boat ride because we don't have time, we're just doing like a little stopover. So yeah, now we're gonna go head to Costa Nova. Costa Nova beach, in front of all the houses, and there's a whole bunch of striped ones, lots of pretty colors. It looks very nice. It's a very, this town literally, Costa Nova literally screams summer vibes, you know, summer beach town vibes, which it is. Like, it is a beach town and it is summer, so like it's so perfect. But this literally screams like, you know, like summer beach town. You could come and stay here and like you're gonna surf, or you know, that type of vibe. That's what it gives, and it's so pretty. Like, look at that, lots of different colored houses, and I've got pants that kind of, you know, with the same vibe with the whole stripes and all, but there are no orange striped houses. But I'm adding a bit of pop of color with the similar pattern, so I'm dressed to the occasion. But yeah, those are the houses. Super pretty. Vista Alegre Museum. It is in Aveiro, I think that's how you say like the name of the district. So a 15-minute drive from Costa Nova, and we've come here because Vista Alegre is like a very like big ceramics company. Of course, Portugal is known for tiles and ceramics and things like that. So this company is apparently very big, very famous, because I remember when I was searching up this place, it came up on Google that they're one of the biggest like producers, or you know, they've been making like ceramics and porcelain or whatever for years and years, and they sell their brand like everywhere, all around the world. So they have a museum here. There's also a church in my background, which they also have, and there's an outlet store. So we're gonna go to the museum, we're gonna see how everything is made and learn the history about it, and hopefully I can I really want to take something back home from the outlet store. So I'm gonna, of course, after finish our visit, I'm gonna go see if I can take something back home from here, because that'll be very special. We're inside a giant kiln. Look at that. I do look like pottery with my skin color.
You're a clay pot yourself.
I'm a clay pot myself. This was used to fire ceramics, but yeah, I'm a clay pot myself. I literally look like a clay pot, like so in theme. This is my home, you guys. This is my home. Just said, which very valid point, but Shreya just said if she was a queen, she'd buy all of these plates, which honestly valid enough. But these are so beautiful. This one's probably my favorite. I mean, I love all of them. Everything in here is so beautiful. Literally every cabinet I look at, I go, oh my god, this is beautiful. All I know from this is that I'm absolutely talentless. Like, look at the talent these people have.
Show them this thing. Maybe the only thing I can afford in this life is to, you know, after I die, take my ashes and put it in Canada's face.
Wow, okay. Oh, right. Okay, that took a dark turn. Oh my goodness. Also, no, but here's the thing. If you put, but we bury, but like your ashes get put in the river or water or anything.
Well, I like to be put under trees.
Ah, okay. She wants to bury such precious work. She wants to be put in it, and she wants to bury and hide it.
I'm not gonna bury it with that.
Okay, it's not gonna get buried with that apparently. Yeah, it is so beautiful here. Oh my god, it's so dead silent also because there were people outside, but I don't think anybody's come inside to see the museum. I think they're all looking at the chapel or, you know, doing other things. So it's like we're getting like a private like museum experience, which is so cool. Look at this tea set. Wow, it's just so stunning. Honestly, the camera doesn't do justice to this because it's just so much more beautiful in person. But yes, if you come to Portugal, you have to come to El Havo and come to Vista Alegre Museum and learn about the history of porcelain and about Vista Alegre. And like also, it's not just about the porcelain here, it's also about the community that was built here, because this is a factory, it's still in production, you know, it's still in operation, they're still producing things. And they built this factory, lots of people came here to work, they created a whole community here. So it's porcelain, but also the history of Vista Alegre, yeah, which is super cool. Guys, this is crazy. These are bottles. Like, see their cap? That is that their hat. That's the cap of the bottle. Like, look at that. It's not shown on camera, but there's a tiny bit of cork in there, in between the cap of that woman and her head. It's a bottle. This thing is a bottle. All of these are bottles. That's crazy. I don't know. Oh, this one, she's got a hole on top of her head. So I can see that, but yeah. These are all bottles. That is actually insane. That is so cool. This is a watering can. Could you imagine the level of extra you have to be to get this? But yeah, I'm that level of extra. If I could afford this, I would get something like this. That is so cool. And saw the museum, and before all the museum exhibits end, there is a door and it says hand painting workshop, We went inside and oh my god, I would pay €6 for just that. The ticket was €6 for the museum and the chapel, but honestly I would pay €6 to just go to the hand painting workshop area. So I couldn't film there. There's no photography allowed, you can't film anything, and you have to be silent when you go in. And there are painters and artists sitting there painting these porcelain pieces. Like, they're currently making these pieces because, like I said, this is a factory and they're currently in operation, so they are producing new pieces. And my god, it was stunning. I literally looked at them like working and I went, oh my god, I wish I could be them, you know. I wish I had that much talent. It was so beautiful to watch. Honestly, if you come to Portugal, you have to come to Ilhavo, you have to come to Vista Alegre, you have to visit the museum and spend time here. And even the gardens, like right now I'm in the gardens, that's the chapel in the back. Like, even the gardens, like everything here is so beautiful, you know. Like, I could paint and do all that kind of stuff. I would honestly move here and live here, like here, because of how it's just so beautiful. It is so beautiful and absolutely worth every euro we paid for. We just went and saw the chapel, which is this thing right here. Again, no photos and videos allowed. But here's the thing, we were just discussing yesterday at the Monument Church of St. Francis, they didn't allow us to take photos or videos. It's not allowed in there. It's like every place where photos and videos are not allowed are the places that are so beautiful, and it's so stunning, and it's like, oh my goodness, like, you know, we can go tell people like, you have to visit. This is one of those places. It's a small chapel, but it is stunning. Like, the only photos we have are like whatever's on this pamphlet. Like yesterday, Monument Church of St. Francis, I literally went inside and I told Shreya like, I want to cry because like I want to get married here. Like, I can't, and I just want to cry, not because I can't get married, but like there, but because of how beautiful it was. I legit wanted to cry because it was so beautiful. This is like one of those places. This one I didn't feel like crying, but still very beautiful. You have to like see it in person because obviously I cannot show you guys, you know, but stunning. We're heading to the outlet store because obviously we want to buy souvenirs, so we're gonna see if we can find something here that's within our price range also. That's the other thing, but yes, we're gonna see if we can find something in the outlet store here. We went to the outlet, there was a bunch of stuff, but half of the stuff was stuff that you honestly could find in like, you know, at home or Shopper Stop or whatever in like in Coimbra, so or India or whatever. Like, a lot of it was your regular like ceramics, and there was some steel wares and things like that. So obviously we didn't want to buy that. We did go to the actual store, the actual like proper store they have, but the things in there were too expensive for us. That's why we went to the outlet store. But although most of it was like your plain kind of like glassware and plain like porcelainware and things like that, there were a few sets with like some designs on it and things like that. So Shreya picked up 2 plates and I picked up a cake plate. It was this beautiful design. Honestly, I wanted to buy the whole set, but I can't take it back home. I mean, I probably could, but it'll be a hassle and I just can't do it. But it was so beautiful. It's got like apples and like I think lemons and stuff like that, and flowers. It's so colorful. And there was a bunch of stuff, like there's mugs and teacups and things like that. No, you're okay. There's like mugs and teacups and so many things like that, but honestly, if I can't just buy one teacup and saucer kind of thing, so I have to buy a whole set, which is why I decided to not buy those things. I bought a cake plate, so whenever I bake cakes or desserts I can put on it. Maybe this will be my good like excuse to like bake more often and things like that. But yeah, we had so much fun. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite things I've done these past couple days in Portugal. But now we're gonna drive to Coimbra. We've got a 1-hour drive ahead of us, so we're gonna go and settle in. We're in Coimbra right now. We finally got here, but we got here at 8 o'clock. Originally, according to my original itinerary, we were like, oh, we'll get here at 6 o'clock and go out for dinner. But obviously today, we've had quite a late start, and then we spent so much time in Vista Alegre and everything. Also, we ended up driving like for a half of the way here. We actually didn't get back onto the motorway. We just drove through little villages, but it was such a nice drive. I'm so glad that we didn't get back on the motorway, because we could drive through like the little villages and towns throughout. We finally got to Coimbra, and it was such a hassle getting to our Airbnb, only because we knew where our Airbnb was. It was just the parking garage is like kind of next to our Airbnb, and there's so much construction happening here. So we went around like twice, like, you know, in the area. We did 2 big loops and we couldn't find it. Then we called our Airbnb host, and then he was like, fine, I'll, you know, you guys come follow me, you know. He was waiting for us to receive us, but we told, oh, we can't get there. So then he got in the car, and then he, you know, kind of asked us to follow him and got us into the parking garage. And he was honestly such a sweet man. Honestly, the most sweetest Airbnb host I've ever met in my life. He helped us with our bags, which thank God he did, because we have like 2 big suitcases, and I've got another additional suitcase. So he helped us bring our bags up to the Airbnb. The building looks a little dodge, but the Airbnb is super cute, and I'll show you. But honestly, such a sweet man. And this Airbnb was the cheapest Airbnb that we booked this whole entire trip, and honestly worth it for like the service we've gotten so far from him and how he's treated us, and just the Airbnb. It's super cute in here, so I'll show you. I'll give you a quick tour, but yeah, so worth it. So if you're coming to Coimbra, honestly, like, consider this Airbnb. The only thing is it's on a bit of a slope. I mean, it's not bad a slope, but like, you can't park right outside here. Like, there's a parking garage just like 300 meters this way, which is not even bad. We're not even gonna drive around Coimbra, we're just gonna walk everywhere. But yeah, definitely consider this place if you're going to come to Coimbra for like a night or 2. But I'll give you a quick tour of this Airbnb. There's a TV, little dining table, sofa, fridge, kitchen, and there's a bathroom. Only that one single light, which obviously gets a little hard with the whole doing makeup situation, but still super cute, nice bathroom. And then this is the bedroom, very cute chair, nice bed, really nice wallpaper. It's got electric shutters. So yeah, that's the Airbnb. Super cute, super worth our money. I can't remember how much we paid for it. I think it was like 50 euros a night, which is like super cheap. But yeah, as you can see, definitely worth the price. That's the Airbnb. We're super tired. Like I said, I initially thought we're gonna get here at 6 o'clock and we go out for dinner and a stroll, but now we're like dead tired. I'm so tired from the driving as well, so we've just ordered KFC. We're gonna eat and go to bed because we have a long day tomorrow.